Welcome students of class 6. Welcome to a new mathematics lesson. We'll be continuing the previous chapter, that is data handling, but today's topic is pie charts. Now what does pie mean? A pie is an English dessert, like something like a cake, a round cake. So therefore, obviously we won't eat or cook in our mathematics lesson, but we'll use that structure of a circle to draw different pictorial representations of tabulated data. Okay. Now, how does this pie chart work? A pie chart is where you are given a set of tabulated data. You have to find out the portion of the data, that part from the total data, and then get a respective angle with which we shall plot in a circle. How to do it? It may seem complicated at your first instance, but how to do it and everything I shall explain now. So concentrate, have your sharpened pencils and your pair of compass and your protractor with you, and your ruler obviously, and rough exercise book open in front of you so that you can carry on along with me. Okay, come on, let's start. The first thing, what does a pie chart show or how is it represented? We draw a circle with a center. Say different areas of the or different sectors of the circle are marked, and these different sectors will, obviously starting from the same midpoint, the center of the circle, will represent the different aspects of the sum. For example, in our problem we are considering a student who has received a certain set of marks for a certain set of subjects. So they say that this corresponds to the English subject, this corresponds to the history subject, this corresponds to math, this corresponds to geography, this corresponds to science. See, this is how it goes. Okay, now what shall we do now? We shall now try to find out. Now the question main here is that what is the angles? What are the angles of these each sector? Now shall we find them? That I'm going to show you how. Okay, come on, let us follow. The first step that we are going to do is we are going to add all the data given and hence obtain the total. Now, next thing that we require is something called a sectorial angle. You may have been coming across this term for the first time, sectorial angle. What is a sectorial angle? Value of a part by total value into 360 degree. This is the formula for sectorial angle. What is a sectorial angle and why we are multiplying with 360 degree? I'll explain. Say this is a circle, okay, with the center here, and this is a sector. Say this is a sector, okay. This angle is called the sectorial angle or the center angle. Okay, the angle subtended by this sector at the center. Okay, so this is, and this part is the sector of that corresponding value. So value of a part by the total value, we get a fraction. Adding all the center angles, we get the whole angle. And what is the value of the whole angle? The whole angle value is 360 degree. So therefore, what are we doing here? We are actually calculating what is the fraction for that particular part for the whole part. Out of the whole part, what is the fraction that part of the subject or that particular subject in this case or that particular value has for us in the sum, and then we multiply, we take that fraction and then convert it into an angle by multiplying it with 360 degree. I hope you understand. Once we do a sum, once we do a problem sum on hands, it will help you clear out your doubts more. Come on, let us go further and do a sum. I hope you are understood whatever is up to here. Now we'll do a problem sum. Now remember, it is not as difficult as it looks. Okay, it is very easy. In fact, once we are through with this lesson, once you go back and read your textbooks, you will find out that it is actually way easier and you will love to do pie charts. Okay? Now, let us consider a problem. Say a student receives the following marks. subject marks. Say in English, the student has received say 40. In math, the student has received say 50, and in science, the student has received say 30. We are considering only 3 subjects, for that matter of fact. We are not considering more. We'll start with easy ones. In lessons to follow, we shall go on about the difficult structures. First, let us start with an easy one. English, math and science, 3 subjects. The student has received 40 marks in English, 50 marks in maths and 30 marks in science. So what was the first step? If you remember correctly, we were supposed to add all the values. So we were supposed to add and get the total value. Therefore, total marks equal to 40 plus 50 plus 30 equal to 120. 40 plus 50 is 90, 90 plus 30 is 120. So this is the total marks. Now, angle. Now what do we have to do? We have to find out the individual sectorial angles. So angle for English equal to, what is the marks obtained in English? The value for English is 40. What is the total value? 120. And we just multiply it with 360. We get 120 degree. Now do not forget to write the degrees for the angles, mind you. Next we have the angle for math. What is the value of the math? 50. What is the total value? 120. And what is the net angular value? So 150 degree. So we have 150 degree. Angle for science. We have 30 out of 120 into 360 degree, that is 90 degree, right? So for 120 degree for English, 150 degree for math, and for science we have 90 degree. Now see, the highest marks will fetch the highest angle and the lowest marks will fetch the lowest angle. Remember this. So we have 3 angles, we have 120 degree, we have 150 degree, and we have 90 degree. I'm erasing the problem so that we can do our pie chart here. How to do it, that is very important. How to construct the pie chart. If you today I'm obviously going to explain. If you have further problems, rewatch this video so that you can understand how to construct the pie chart clearly. First, we shall use a pair of compasses and we'll draw a circle. We draw a circle with a center. We shall not name the center as of now. And using a ruler, we shall draw a horizontal radius. That will be a baseline or a starting line. Okay? This radius can be as large or as small as you want, but obviously keep it of a intermediate size so that you do not have any problem in marking the angles and writing the subjects, and so that the net diagram comes out very neat and clean. Okay? So this is the first baseline. We place a protractor here. I hope you obviously know how to use a protractor. So please go through that. Please revise your geometry skills from class 5. You use a protractor. The first angle required is 120 degree. You place the protractor and you draw a solid line for 120 degree. You mark 120 degree. Which sector or which subject is this corresponding to? English. So you write English here. There should be enough space for you to mark the angle as well as write the subject. Okay? Next, will you place the protractor here again? No. This sector is completely reserved for the English. You'll either place a protractor here or you'll place a protractor here. You place your protractor here, so you need to turn your exercise book and then place the protractor there. Mind it. You just cannot place a protractor there. The angles have to be facing this side. This side. You place your protractor here and you get a 150 degree. This angle is 150 degree. This is for which sector? For math. So you write out math here. What is left? 90 degree. You will see that this is automatically 90 degree. Even so, you will put your protractor. If you see that your protractor, when placed here, completely matches and coincides with this line, then you can know for sure that your sum is 100% correct. If you see that there is overlapping of the lines, then only will you be sure that there is that your sum is correct. Otherwise, you will know for sure that your sum is incorrect. Okay, if these two lines don't match, we can find it out. We always use a protractor for checking. Mind it. Anyway, so these are the three sectors that are involved. For English, we have 120 degree. For math, we have 150. And for science, we have 90 degree. And this is how you construct a pie chart using a protractor, a sharpened pencil, a pair of compasses, and a ruler. I hope you've understood this lesson. I hope you're practicing mathematics at home. While staying at home, use hand sanitizers and practice hygienic methods. We'll meet once the school reopens. Thank you, students.